Welcome back to Lies of P. I think this puts us on part 4. So, as I said before, I went ahead, just re-cleared out the entirety of the previous area, just to make sure I had enough ergo. Went ahead and bought the electric coil stick head. That obviously, kind of nicely, is also an advanced scaling handle. So that's actually pretty good if you want to do an advanced build. Hadn't really thought about it, and this would probably be pretty nice, because this looks like it does blitz attack, which probably means this inflicts the electric stasis ailment. So as we go forward, like, I may like split my stats off and do technique in advance, because that sounds kind of interesting. We'll see as we go forward. So we can now progress forwards with the game here. I'm going to pull this guy over. I'm not about taking this ambush. Much smoother than last time. Haha, haha. Has there been an update? I can't tell if there's been an update since the full launch of the game. I feel like more consumables are dropping than I remember. Heh. I like doing that. Right, so, one of the most disappointing things for me in the game is, you see points like this where you look at that and you go, oh, I could probably hit that roof there. If you hit that roof, you're just going to slide off. It won't kill you, but it does mean that you have to be careful when you see like lower areas like this and you think, oh, I want to go ahead and I want to get on there. No, it's just going to hurt you instead. It's kind of a bit sad. I feel like, you know, if you're going to play to the Souls community, that is the absolute kind of thing a lot of Souls players is likely to do. Obviously, we've just got an improvement here. We are on slightly high, so we definitely have to take capacity next. Now, to get out of here, we've got to get out of the way of this. These take a little bit of patience, as you can see, but they do also hurt enemies, so it's kind of nice. Also, give us a bit of a disadvantage here, just to show you guys that. I'll show you how to get down here the proper way in a second. So you're not getting just mobbed from all over the place. And note what we saw with these. See how we can target it? Look, we can use this to our advantage at the moment. So this ladder here takes us back up to where we were. Let me just show you this. This lady here is going to give us a side quest. It's not like an amazing one, but just to show you. Thought there's more enemies up here. No? I know there's one hanging on that end, which for some reason doesn't always aggro. They can come to me, get over this way, take that on. We're getting way more consumables. Way more. Like, I didn't use any during streams because they were so incredibly rare, but now we're getting them all the time. Whoa, don't fall off there. We don't want that. Yeah, so. This is telling us about a butterfly. It's over there. We can leave that for... Oh, it's going to aggro. I guess because it's
Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like
because this is a set action. Thank you. Yep. This is game's version of crystal lizards. Now then, what I wanted to do, whilst we're done there, this has got a bit higgledy-piggledy now. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to show different parts of this area. So this guy that is supposed to be a tough enemy and is an elite enemy that I don't think respawns as the same as like some of the others. We can use some of these electric traps here against it. Like that, right? If you want to do a second one, you could obviously come over this way. Probably a bit late there. But I just figured it was worth showing off that you could do that. Damn it, I used that at the wrong time. It's kind of sad. These elite enemies, no backstab ability on them at all. These enemies always look like they're at the end of an attack combo, and they never are. Right. What? Didn't count? You suck. Oh, he's gonna take me down now. Good time for a rematch. No! Man, that was terrible. Cut back in there, wasn't it?
I miss you, Murphy.
So he didn't go for the third swing on that combo again either. Even with a quickish weapon, I still can't get this charge up off on you fast enough, can I? But it's like, we've got a decently fast weapon, and we still can't get the charge up off on some of these enemies. Right, so we cleared up here already. We don't have the whistle yet. I don't think, can we talk to you?
Who is it? Oh, Murphy is a super cool
Yeah.
police officer. I wish.
So we have to get a police whistle for you. That is correct. At least that enemy's done now, so that kind of sorts that out. I don't know which way was better. We can clear through all this. This won't be an issue, to be honest. It's only a few dogs. So many consumables dropping. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm just being like mega lucky, but I did not get this amount of stuff on my first time through here. Not even remotely close. Yeah. So we're just clearing around the bottom area now. Ouch, I just got myself with a trap. Just clear out all the loot. Wrong thing. That's what I meant to do. Excuse me. Now, all these star fragments we're getting are kind of important because they're going to help you with this first boss. In fact, I'd say most of the bosses, it's... I'm not going to say mandatory, but definitely helps out a lot to have the NPC join you. This first boss in particular, and the one afterwards, where they have, like, massive elemental AoE attacks that are difficult to avoid, basically just means that trying to rush the boss down becomes the strategy, which is going to be the thing on the first couple. So that's all downstairs done, apart from we haven't opened the shortcut. That's fine. I guess it could have been more efficient, technically, as a video, if I'd have gone that way first, but I think we're okay. We've got most of the collectibles here, which is good. Let's get this weapon repaired up a little bit. And we can continue round. Oh yeah, the police officer. I'm probably going to go down here again. Get ready for another death. Although, you know what? We actually got given a lot of these. I believe we've got 4 in storage. That's so ridiculous. That's absurd numbers. Let's go. Let's show why this is a little bit silly. Probably shouldn't burn that many, but you can see that you don't really need to worry about them when you have throwables. And we can get upgrades so that we can carry more of them as well. So the fact that we can farm those really easily now is a bit silly. Because he could have otherwise been a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, here we are. We're near the shortcut now. Well, I actually forgot the dog was here. These big sword guys, they can obviously do good damage, but they're actually not too bad to fight. Just to get blindsided, because that'll be bad. Ouch. That's what you get for collecting an item from you, isn't it? Man, I've completely lost your timing, I have. It's crazy how this goes. So that's the move that I generally like to parry. So they'll guard, and you hit the guard, and then they'll do a swing, and you can parry the swing they kind of try to retaliate with. So he's going to break out there. There we go. Like that. That's generally what I like to do. I don't think have we missed anything? Let me just have a read through some notes. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, we did nearly miss something. We go back. Because the comments will never forgive me. There's an NPC right where that window is. So just say yes. Side quest has been acquired.
City Hall. Should we check it out?
Yeah, we'll grab it.
I hope everybody's safe.
Then it is time for the boss of the Mad Donkey. I want to try something actually. I wonder if we can target this early. I bet we can't. I bet we can't. No, we can't. I wonder if we can. I wonder if we can free aim at it. I'm really interested. So there's a side quest to hit that, and I'm wondering if we can do it early. I bet we can't. No, it doesn't let you. Okay. That'll actually drop. I think it's a weapon. Might be an upgrade. I can't remember what it is. That drops something, but we can't target it until we get given the side quest, I guess. Just interesting to know that. Yeah, it doesn't let you do these things early. It's unfortunate. Anyways, let's go to the lift. This can take us back to the previous Stargazer, which was rather nice. So, much like in the last episode, let's go ahead and spend some currency here. Should be able to get a decent boost. I should probably go and restock on my throwables, because I burnt through a load on that police officer. That was kind of funny. We got the baton, which... It's okay. I don't like the baton handle very much when I think about it. It's probably not really for me. Instead of fighting blunt instruments, it's, I don't know. I don't know what it is about blunt instruments. Not my thing. Not a club. It's always swords. We got 3 points again. We definitely need this. Oh, that's going to take me out of slightly heavy. So let's go with one more, so we have some leeway. Small amount of leeway. And we'll go ahead and get some health here. This is going to end up at like 20. Like I say, capacity is basically attacks as we continue progressing the game. How do we do ergo items? Is that a level? Is that a level? How much do I need for a level? 1350. We already have 131. That's 1,000. 1,200. Oh, it's very close. I don't think it is, but very close. You know what? I might as well have it. Let's go and just defeat a few enemies. Okay, going to be a bit of a... It's not crazy cut, but a bit of a cut. Where I've now got quite a bit of ergo. Plus, I decided I'd test out getting the electric cells back. And that should do it fairly quickly and fairly easily. I'm going to show you what I mean in a second. Let's go ahead and just upgrade this because we have Moonstone to do it. We can actually start upgrading the second weapon if we want to, but we're okay with that. And because I don't usually like to just pile a load of grinding on people, I'm just going to put all this into capacity. That way my tax is paid early, and I'm not gaining too much of like a combat advantage, and you guys can just kind of catch that up in a comfortable manner for yourselves. But I just kind of want to show this. Now I can just literally say, the best way to farm the consumables is to go from the inside the house on Elysion Boulevard back to Elysion Boulevard entrance. The exact opposite way that we went to get there. Because we're basically catching all of the enemies off guard, and the way that we want to get the consumables back is by taking down all of the enemies as quickly as possible. As far as I can tell, any enemy can drop any of the consumables that we want, apart from I didn't get any thermite dropping. So maybe you want to guard that a little bit more, because that doesn't seem to drop anywhere near as easily. But I just kind of want to show, coming back this way, I mean, this guy is obviously not facing the wrong way, but because most of the enemies are facing obviously away from us at this point, it's going to mean that we can take them out pretty quickly and easily, and therefore, like, if you do want to use the electric cells a lot, you can get them replenished fairly quickly this way. Could you please not do that, sir? Because I did think, because the reason I came back this way was, oh, there's 2 electric cell guys up here that we can get from behind, and then a 3rd one on the ground, right? But it doesn't seem to work that way, so I just kind of want to make sure that I'm showing that. Hopefully, in this quick little run we do, it'll drop for me so you guys can see. Don't get hit by that. Now I can't tell if there's some kind of limit, look, because I literally came through here a second time, and these guys are dropping loads of stuff, and then now they're dropping nothing. It's coming up this way. It's going down quickly. Tried to roll through that, it didn't work. There's clearly something, like, rolls don't seem to get the iframes you might expect. Star fragment, pretty useful. We've got a boss coming anyway, so that's obviously going to be nice to have extra of. Let's get a heal on here. Obviously, we're being a bit reckless, but we know there's no elite enemies ahead of us, so it's not exactly going to be too bad. So there's Legion magazine. That's not really what we're after, but I just kind of want to keep showing this. I mean, if you want to use your Legion arm a lot, that's obviously, again, another nice drop to have. Realistically, depending on your strategy here. It's not going to give me any electric cells now, is it? Always bugs me you can't, like, jump over the ladders very well. Excuse me. Haste makes waste in this case, right? Trying to be fast is making me slower. Stun you out of the ambush move. Supposed to get 3 enemies in here. I can't get an attack off. Throwing cell, there's one. So at least you guys can see they drop from anything. It doesn't have to be the throwing cell enemies. Also, when I was passing through here, there was an item over here. It was a resistance ampule. Not exactly like a massive thing, but I'm sure somebody will post a comment saying, you missed a worthless item, so I need to complain. So let's just pass through, pass through, pass through. Oh man, got a cat. Stop it, cat. Get away. Who was it? I'm pretty sure there was someone on the Steel Rising walkthrough had the same issue at the same time as something. I had a cat like bugging me, and they just happened coincidentally to have their cat come and bug them. That's kind of funny. They commented it was really, really kind of funny. Right, so. Oh. We get one more cell to drop. That'd be gorgeous. Excuse me. Also, tons of star fragments. That's going to be mega. I wonder how much more drops we get. How many star fragments am I on now? Where are they? 30. I've only got 20 left on my main stream, which is like 20 hours ahead of this one. That's crazy. Like, what if I feel like the drop rate must have been changed. Sorry, I'm being severely distracted. Right, so this brings us to the end. We've got two cells out of it. I'm happy with 2 extra. But I just kind of want to show you guys what I was doing to get the cells back. I'm not a fan of spending ergo on things when I could be like getting ergo whilst grinding them out. Where's that last one? Just there. So I guess if you just want like a group of consumables apart from thermite, but pretty much everything else, that is a pretty nice run, really. So that's going to get you plenty of fabled catalyst, which is good. Each one of those restores 1 cell of the fabled catalyst. That's quite good. That refills the Legion arm, and then yeah, you can get the throwing cells. I'm back up to 5 now. Okay, pretty good actually. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. I don't know if that's something that people would want in a video or not, and it obviously has extended this video way more than probably people will like. But at least it's in, and now if you guys like need more of any of those consumables, run that twice and you're good, right? And if you happen to be struggling, you get that extra ergo as well. That is just going to be overall a nice little boost. I'm going to put this last one. There's no way I'm going to allow myself to lose all of that ergo, so I'm just going to bank it in capacity. That way, my tax is paid, or at least a lot of it. We need to get that to 20, but yeah, whilst it's not like the ideal thing that I would level right now, like if you just followed me, I would say like split those points between your damage stat and health. But because I can't guarantee that somebody's going to want to like do a couple of extra runs like that, I'll just put it into capacity. That way, I'm not wasting it, but it's also not like a massive combat advantage. So next episode, we have the Mad Donkey, and I think a little bit after that, and then it's going to be the boss. I think it's going to be the boss. Or is the Mad Donkey the boss for this? Because we get Geppetto. Well, anyways, we're at 22 minutes. That is long enough. We'll pick up in the next episode. I'll end it where I feel like it needs ending. And yeah, catch you guys again soon.